there's another hand up, right? Sonja.
Yeah, thank you. I actually have a very practical question. So, for me, it was a very emotional sit today. I noticed a lot of frustration and other emotions coming up. And I was actually glad, Shreyash, that you mentioned like physical pain or physical restlessness as also being an exit strategy, because the question came up for me that how do you how do you handle intensity? Because I noticed that one thing is focus or recognizing when you exit, but the other problem is that I tend to exit when the intensity becomes too strong, either physically, that there is pain, or emotionally. So it's also kind of, I don't have a lot of capacity in my nervous system. Can you say anything to?
Mm. Yeah. So this is really best looked at from the lens of just fitness. The way you would look at fitness from like an athletic perspective. Um, what we also train is to develop the fitness to remain with intensity, emotional, physical, psychosomatic, metaphysical, all different forms of intensity. And this is actually, sort of the point of the boot camp. One of the main things is that 12-week structure. When you're doing it every day for an hour and a half, that's precisely what allows you to put in those hours and develop that ability to engage with that intensity. So it's also like, yeah, sure, we're exiting when things get too intense, but the point is not to be like, I'm never going to exit and sit through this, no matter how hard it feels, because it still has to be workable, right? Like we can still adjust our posture, maybe take a break for a bit, do all of that to make the situation workable within our means. But ultimately, there is also a lot to be gained out of just staying there, because it's only really in just continuously staying there that we have the opportunity to see that certain views or structuring or beliefs that we have put around the situation are not necessarily the way that we think they are. And the understanding is does not happen if that we don't meet that edge.
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you.
Yeah, something to
Maybe,
add to
sure.
that. I feel that a container is also very important in that direction. Like to have the structure of the group that helps you also co-regulate those things when you're meditating with people. And it's something you build like trust with the container, for example, with CC. It's is at least I felt that is that you with the container of um and the structure of CC helps you co-regulate those emotions and those even the pain. It's like um something you can fell on in a way in those situations. Just my 2 cents on that. Um,
Yeah. One Juan and I have spoken about this physical pain aspect of things before.
well,
The the community really helps in that way. That's why it's not just do the sit and then off to your own life. It's just you can sit and bitch about it with everyone.
yeah,
And that really
yeah.
makes it seem less threatening because you just realize everyone's going through it.
Mm.